Now we go back to center point. You lean your head all the way back and drop your chin on your chest. Now I don't know if I explained to you what yin and yang was. So we have our ball of qi, and everything in Chinese medicine, everything in Qigong, everything in Taoist healing is based upon yin and yang. Yin and yang have no meaning in and of themselves, but only when applied to a particular subject or object. So now we have our ball of qi, and we are going to use our eyes to maintain the visual presence of the ball of qi. Now you're going to take the ball to your right. You're going to maintain eye contact. Your ball's too nebulous. Make it concrete. And then when you get to the top, you're going to start to breathe out. So you're going to breathe out as you go down, and then you're going to breathe in as you go up. Now, you've heard the expression as above, so below. In Taoism and Qigong, we talk about as it is inside, you can create it outside. And if you create it outside, you can create it inside. So just like we're taking this ball in a circle, there's another ball inside of you that's also moving up and down. And it might take you 3 or 4 months before you can actually feel that ball moving up and down while you're moving your ball. Now, you're going to look to your right, right arm above the head, left hand forms a T, and you're going to exhale. 2, 3. That's not above your head. Now you're going to reform the ball. Now we're going to go down to your left, and we're going to make 4 circles. And just as this ball goes up and down, on the outside, there's a ball of qi on the inside that's also going up and down. But the inside ball is going from your pubic bone to your eyebrows. The bigger the outside ball, the smaller the inside ball. The smaller the inside ball, the bigger the outside. And now you're going to look to your left hand above the head, right hand forms a T. 2, 3. And now reform the ball. And now we're going to go down to your right. Breathe in as you go up. Breathe out as you go down. Keep your eyes on the ball. Don't look at me.
To register for this class, go to bluedragonqigong.org. That's QIGONG.org.
The breath and the movement are coordinated. So if I see you moving faster than you can breathe, then I know you're not breathing properly. And now you should feel your hands. You should feel chi bubbling up. And now you're going to put your feet together. You're going to find the fibula, the head of the fibula. And then you're going to put Lao Gong there. And you're going to press 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Massage 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Massage 2. So anyone who has knee problems should do exercise 9, 10, and 11 on a daily basis for 20 minutes, 3 times a day if you have knee problems. And of course there are Chinese herbs that would help. And we do this 16 times. Exhale. Inhale. 14, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 15, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 16, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had a patient give me a lecture yesterday that I was too scientific, that I should be more loving in my delivery of how the body works, because the body only works through love. And I couldn't help myself. I started laughing, and I said, "You're absolutely right. But since you are a product of Western civilization and the public school system, I used a frame of reference, scientific, that would help you understand." And she said, "Okay, I'll go for that." So I'm constantly in a situation where people are being challenged by their assumptions, challenged by me based on their assumptions of what is right and what doesn't work. It's all about the love. Don't give me science. Okay then.
But that's what they do right before they cut you open.
What, love you?
No, give you science.
Oh, if that. So that was exercise number 11, which was Yin Chao Mo, the way of developing yin. So I don't know if I explained to you what yin and yang was. I hope I did.
Yeah.
So yang is active, aggressive, outgoing energy. Yin is passive, nurturing, gathering energy. So our outward expression is yang, but then our inward expression is yin. So in exercise number 10, pulling the bow, punching up, riding the horse, and then working the knees. And then exercise 12, where we utilize the neck, and we utilize the neck right and left in the neck. And then moving the energy up and down, and then emitting the energy. So this is how you practice healing. So I'm sure you've all heard of Reiki. Well, this is the Qigong version of Reiki, and we call it Lei Qi instead of Reiki. Lei Qi. And then we take all that healing energy and we put it into the knees. Now, exercise 12 is for Yin Chao Mo, Yang Chao Mo, Yin Wei Mo, Yang Wei Mo, which is the immune system. So the lower half of the body is yin, the upper half of the body is yang. So for yang, coming over, so here's the yang. Now, what is the largest lymph gland? It's in the armpit. And the origin of the immune system is in the lymph gland in the brain. So, over the head, turn, over the head, turn. That's how we activate Yang Wei Mo. Now, Yin Wei Mo, we have this foot, I hope you can see this. We have this foot, and as it pivots, the whole chest pivots. And then as it pivots, the whole chest pivots.
Live on IG.
So this is Yin Wei Mo. Now when we put Yin Wei Mo and Yang Wei Mo together, it looks like this. So this is called warrior pose. So this knee is forward, this elbow is hopefully at a 90-degree angle, this is back parallel to the back leg. This comes over the head, in front of the elbow to the armpit. Now you make fists. You pivot on that heel, and so your whole upper body changes. Now this goes straight down, this comes straight up, and then you open the palms and you pivot on this heel, and then this leg muscle pushes you forward back to your original pose. So over the head, make fists, pivot, down, up, open the palm, pivot, and then shift.
To register for this class, go to bluedragonqigong.org. That's QIGONG.org.
So this is the main one to build your immune system, but it's also pretty difficult to coordinate all the different internal and external movements at the same time. Your legs are not shifting. Okay, that is exercise number 12. Now, exercise 13 is called the belt channel. All the Qigong acupuncture meridians go up and down, the belt channel goes around. So, and they mostly go through the pelvic region. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands on our hips and we're going to do 8 small hip circles. Now reverse. This releases the ligaments. Big circles. And now we get the muscles and the tendons. And reverse. And now we're going to do the bump. So that's where you literally bump. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now I say often Qigong will save your life. And rarely do people challenge me on that, but I think I should explain. Number 1 surgery in America, hip surgery. Number 2 surgery in America, knee surgery. Number 3 surgery in America, shoulder surgery. Those are what we call musculoskeletal issues. Hip, knee, shoulder. So if you are doing this little exercise for 5 minutes, 4 or 5 times a day, what do you think is going to happen good to your hips? You're going to rehab your hips.
Can you repeat that?
Start me off.
This movement could actually prevent you from...
prevent you from getting hip surgery.
Yes.
So if you did this for 5 minutes, 4 times a day, if you did this exercise for 5 minutes, 4 times a day, it will rehab your hips and prevent you from getting hip replacement surgery. And if you do this exercise for 5 minutes, 4 times a day, it will prevent you from getting knee surgery. And if you do this exercise for 10 minutes, 3 times a day, it will prevent you from getting a shoulder replacement surgery. So my objective here is to get you out of the surgeon's table, out of the operating room. Now, if the air in your tires is low, does that mean something's wrong with your car? No. But eventually, the car's going to run funny. You're going to get a tie rod end or a ball joint, or something is going to happen because you didn't keep enough air in the tires. Okay? So what we want to do with the Qigong is keep the air in the tires. Air is Qi. So if we have enough Qi in the shoulders, the hips, and the knees, then we will never have replacement surgery. Okay? So that was exercise 13. 8 small hip circles, left and right, 8 big circles, and then the bump. Okay? That's pretty straightforward. Okay? So Qigong will save your life from a surgery. Musculoskeletal surgery. Okay. So exercise 14. I want you to imagine you're in the gym and you have the parallel bars, and then you push yourself up on the parallel bars. Okay, so what we do, we've done 13 exercises which build Qi. So now we want to store the Qi. So we have the conception vessel and the governing vessel. So this one stores yin, this one stores yang. The kidneys store yin, the lungs store yang, and then the wrists store yang, and the ankles store yin. And if our reservoirs are full of Qi, then we have it when we need it, like to jump off the porch, run across the street, and save the little baby in the baby carriage that's about to be run down by a truck. Okay, of course that never happens, except on YouTube. So that's what we do. So we hyperextend the wrists, press